morning, this is the following day, and those are the last trades that I took. This is the profit that I made. I traded with a group, but also I took some separate trades that were a little bit more riskier. And this is how the account looks like right now. It's doubled. I'm so happy with it. I guess that I'm gonna continue to trade because I want to risk a little bit more on this specific account. But again, remember the way that I take the risk. I always discuss about that. I risk the whole account in order to flip it multiple times in order to get to bigger profits. But again, I deposit only an amount that I can lose entirely without affecting my psychology in any way. I also have this trade going on, and I will let it run a lot longer. It's on break even right now. Let's see how it goes. I'm aiming for big wins. Remember that this is a risky way of trading, and if you join the group, you can choose between trading low risk, mid risk, or high risk like I do. Of course, I encourage low risk as well, meaning that you do not risk more than 1-3% per trade idea. And I'm not talking about risking 1-3% per entry, because sometimes we take multiple entries for the same trade idea. For example, here, right? Gold sell zone 2,950, 2,953. That's an area where we take multiple entries. We can take maybe 3 layers, 4 layers, while the price just fluctuates in this zone. I mean that the entire trades will have the risk management of only 3%, for example, if you want to go low risk. For me, it's not the case. I will go a little bit higher, but that doesn't mean, again, that I risk 100% of my account in one single trade. That's not the case either. I stick to less than 50% risk per day for that specific account. Okay, this is going to be a short update after I showed you the performance. It's almost 7 p.m. and I had a bit of good luck because I went to the gym right now, and unfortunately there were 2 stop losses taken in the group. It happens, and I hope that the members understand that we're trying our best all the time to give good trades, and we had almost 100% win rate in the past weeks. So it's almost impossible to keep that all of the time. I hope that everyone understands and that everyone secured a lot of profits in the past days in order to cover those losses that we took today and yesterday, because yesterday we took 1 or 2 stop losses, if I'm not wrong. Obviously, for the new members that just joined today and yesterday, this is no good because they entered the group and this is exactly what happened. They saw losses, but I'm pretty sure that they will change their mind after they trade with us next week. Now I'm gonna go and eat and speak to you later. Like, you know me, you know my style. I like to flip accounts. I use high risk, and I tend to risk the whole account and to open multiple accounts during my trading journey, meaning that if I deposit 1.5k, I'm gonna afford losing the entire 1.5k instead of putting 10k in one single account and risking only 10% of it. So I'm risking 100% of this account, and I'm trying to flip it. And of course, for now, everything goes great, 1.2k in profit. Let's see how it goes later. And while I caught this nice buy, my team went for a sell here. We are scalping, so we go with the trend, but also against the trend. Of course, when we go against the trend, we risk a little bit less. However, this is what was sent in the group right now. We caught a buy earlier together in the group as well, this one. I'm still holding it. However, you can take counter trend positions in the same time, so we can hedge this one. We go long and we go short in the same time. Doesn't matter if we're in this long position, we can go for a short, let's say somewhere in this whole area, right? Multiple entries, multiple layers, with the stop loss covering the whole area and having our targets, like, let's say somewhere around here, right? So you're good in this trade and you're also good in this trade. It diminishes your losses, it increases your profit. So yeah, if you want to trade with us, if you want 5-10 signals per day on gold, if you want to take our piece of advice, if you want free access inside our courses, beginners, intermediate and advanced, just check the link in bio and you will be redirected to our free group in which you will see some trials of our signals. By the way, our group is free of charge, but of course we are selective with our members. That's why it's still called premium. We offer free spots from time to time, but of course we check if you trade on a live account, if you are a serious trader, if you are really determined, and if you really want to learn our style and to trade with us on a day-to-day basis. So let's keep going. Alright, my day will finish by just opening some packages, some orders that I got. And in the same time, while I'm doing this, I wanted to discuss a little bit about some of your questions. I often receive this specific question, and that's why I want to address it today in this video. First of all, I want to mention the fact that if you're a beginner, do not forget that we offer free beginner courses. They are all in the description box. Same in the group, you will find a PDF guide for the beginners and also a video course. And also you will get access to a lot of our trade ideas if you join that group, guys. And also if you're an advanced trader or intermediate, that's well as well, because we have trainings for everybody. We give signals to everybody. We are quite prepared. We've been having FXA community for the last 5 years, I guess, 4 or 5 years. So we have materials for everyone, and of course there is absolutely no tax for it. We do not charge for our services. You've got enough to worry about. You need to put capital to trade with. As you may know, we support trading with live brokers instead of pro firms, because in this way you will actually learn how to trade in the real markets, because trading with a pro firm is good, but in the same time it won't teach you how to trade for real, because your whole purpose of trading on a pro firm is to actually pass the challenge and take a payout, but you do not know how to manage capital well. You trade differently just because you have some specific rules and it's a contest. And the funds are not real, they are simulated. So at FXA, since we do not charge anything, we prefer to encourage you to use live funds. And if you're a beginner and you don't want to use live funds, that's okay as well, because you can start with demo and then to trade on a live account. And now watch this video only if you're a beginner, meaning that you have less than 1 year into Forex trading. So I often receive this question inside my DMs on Instagram. How much funds should I allocate inside my trading account at first if I'm a beginner? And I'm gonna be extremely honest with you, and I don't think that a lot of traders are going to tell you this, but usually if it's your first deposit or if you just started out, most likely you're gonna lose your funds in the beginning. There are some people that have some luck and they end up making more money in the first place, like in the beginning of their trading career. But in fact, when you're learning, you will see that you will end up with losing your first funds, with blowing your account, and that's alright. But what you can do in order to diminish the effects of this thing is to establish an amount that you would be okay to lose. So for example, if you would be okay to lose $100, start with $100. If you'd be okay to lose 1K, start with 1K. The idea is that you have to practice first, and practicing on demo is cool, but practicing on a live account is actually what makes you connected to the real markets. You will understand exactly the emotion that you have when you're trading with real funds. If you're gonna trade on demo, you won't really care about your funds. It's quite obvious. Nobody cares. There are a lot of good demo traders, but when they switch to live trading accounts, they're not that good anymore. So my suggestion for you is to trade with a capital that you wouldn't mind losing at all. If that capital disappears from your account, you would still be good. You wouldn't care. You wouldn't have a problem with losing that money. It's just like, I guess, additional capital, additional money that you don't mind spending, that we have come to in other directions as well. Just think of the fact that you're investing in yourself, you're investing in your knowledge. So when you're putting capital in the markets, you're actually investing in your trading career. You will learn more about managing your psychology, the way that your emotions work when you're trading in the markets, the way that you will learn your risk tolerance, because some people have low risk, some people have mid risk tolerance, some people are high risk traders like I do. Lately I've been trading high risk, but somehow I diminuted the risk by diminuting my initial capital. And if you watch the other vlogs that I have, you will actually understand what I'm saying right now. So there's no universal answer. It's separate for each trader. It's subjective. What I encourage you to do is to continue your journey. Do not watch a course, do not take 2 signals, and if you're not satisfied with the results, just give up. No, you have to continue and to compound your efforts. Trade today, trade tomorrow, trade the whole week, then trade the next month, until you will see the results that you want. And try to improve all the time. Create a journal, a trading journal, if that will help you. I guess that's all for today. I'm gonna see you in the next vlog, and do not forget to join our group in the description.